All right, we are back. This is going to be episode 7, and this is Trapped in the Timeline. And I'm Half.
And I'm Dre.
And today, what we're going to be talking about is is streaming considered social media? Now, honestly, to me, I don't think streaming is social media.
Well, wait, because did you see the whole Kai Cenat situation?
What situation you talking about with his girlfriend?
Well, yeah, like how he's off of streaming and all of that. I mean, well, basically off of social media, and you know what I'm saying. So, I feel like that that's social media because
I, but I
we
don't I don't think he's off of social media. I think he's off of streaming because he still posts
no
stuff on
no
other
that's
things.
social media. That's the
So
same
you're
thing.
saying streaming, okay.
That's the same thing. That's
So to me, I kind of think that social media, I mean, it can be okay. I mean, but to me, like the short form social media, right? Like the smaller clips, the 15 to 60-second clips, right?
well, I think it's
Streaming
all social media.
streaming is for it could be for hours, it could be for 30 minutes,
That's
but
still
it's more
social
long
media. That's
form.
that he's still on. So Kai Cenat still gets a lot of that's what he's known for. Is social media attention.
Yeah.
It's not all that. I mean, streaming is just another form of. It's just like a long post or a live feed.
Right. So like platforms like Twitch and stuff, you're
Well,
saying,
everybody has a live. Like, I mean,
right.
why do you think we have the live button? Like, so what? I mean, because I'm not so familiar with streaming, but I see everybody's doing it now. So and it's still on my social media. I don't see like you
Right.
have
The
a
little
stream.
they break the little clips. They make the little clips, right?
Well, if that's what
So what
they're
they call
doing,
it
I
clip
mean,
farming or
I
whatever.
guess, I
Clipping.
guess, I guess, but I mean, still, I feel like all of this ties into the same thing as social media.
Yeah, no, I mean I definitely think it has connections to social media. But like me, when we're talking about trapped in a timeline and these social media website platforms, I'm more thinking of the um of the short form, like the TikToks, the Instagrams, the YouTube shorts and stuff, because those are the ones that really affect
But that's
people
not what the kids are hooked to,
more
they're
harmfully.
not hooked to that right now. The kids aren't hooked to that. They're why do you think they have these streaming universities and stuff like that? Like, but it's still on these
Right.
social media platforms.
Right. No, okay. So so they are hooked on this stuff, right? But what
So
I'm saying is it's okay. I think it's okay. Like it's a balance, right? Like the long form content, like longer videos and stuff, I don't feel do as much harm as the short form. Like when people are scrolling fast, 15 seconds, 15, oh what, oh what, oh what. Like I
so you
think
feel
that's
it's
doing
better
more
for me to
harm.
get into a longer episode of something versus a shorter episode?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Okay,
I
well,
think,
you have to tell me more about that. Why? I mean,
well, because
it's still a dopamine effect to you.
right, but it's not coming as quick and as constant, and that's the problem. When they're
Well,
coming very quick and constantly like that, that's where we're not built for that. Our minds weren't built for that. We're not made for that. Those type of quick hits and those quick dopamine hits like that. So the long form content, like I was saying in our previous episode before, we back in the day, we would go a whole day and maybe have two, three dopamine hits off the things that we saw, right?
right.
Where now it's 2 or 3 a minute,
Well, well,
even maybe even
well, the
fast, even
internet and the
more.
phones are more advanced,
Right.
so therefore you can
So what
see
I'm
and
saying
do
is,
a lot of stuff a lot better that way.
but in humans, we weren't equipped. We're not built for that, right? So that's what I'm saying. So now and that's what's causing all this mental health issues, anxiety, and all this stuff, or
Well, that
depression.
brings me to my point then. That was my whole fucking point.
What's your point?
Because the whole mental because you were saying that okay, if streaming and social media are separate, and we just had the mental health thing about the social media, and now you have Kai Cenat who's over here saying he's having a mental breakdown because of some relationship shit, but that's affecting him. But which, of course, he's taking a hit. Social media, people are probably talking their shit, clowning
Right,
him
I'm
on
sure that
there,
a lot of
and
that is
that
coming.
affects him
Yeah,
because he's getting a lot of this negative stuff of
comments
something
and
that he
shit.
probably was, a girl he was really into, and some other nigga knocks his bitch, and he can't take it, and because he grew up as this big streamer, and then now all of a sudden, boom, oh, it's a mental breakdown. But now, are we saying that's different from a social media breakdown? Because they do the same thing. It's mental health with this social media shit too. So I think that's why I say it's all together. Like streamers are social media motherfuckers, whether they like it or not. The
Yeah,
motherfuckers
no,
are.
I mean, yeah, no, I definitely think that it's connected. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
just a
connected.
different type of
It's
social
different.
media.
It's
Media.
a different. That's the thing. Like, I think the streaming is crossed into the social media territory, right? Like, 'cause that's the big thing, right? First it was social media, now streaming came along, and you see you got all the big superstars are trying to get on everybody's damn
But
stream,
who
and
are
everybody
watching
wants
these
to stream.
streams? Because
The kids.
so what do you think the age group is that's watching this?
Imma tell you, the age group I think is probably 7 to 8 to
Oh,
to
oh,
to 16, 17 years old.
damn,
Maybe 18, maybe some,
damn.
'cause some of those that were already watching streaming from the pre but yeah, I think it's that it's the younger. I don't know any people that watch streams.
I mean, I know we're in a little older generation, but
But
um,
even like my young nephews who are in their 20s, my son is in his mid-20s, he doesn't watch streams.
so I mean, well, somebody's watching these
Yeah,
streams.
but I do believe people his age are.
Some,
Yeah,
and I believe that it's always the outside looking in. It's not the audience that we think are watching these streams. Like, oh, we think it's these other young black kids and urban kids watching this. This may be some suburban kids tapping in watching this stuff. Some people that are just trying to see this lifestyle in this world of, what I'm saying, of streaming and they're in, other streamers are watching this that do the same thing and may not be recognized, because well, it was something that I was just watching where they was talking about it was the black nerd and how it got big. Somebody used it as a like basically a derogatory term for this one guy, and he turned it into a whole following where it's a lot of other people that are nerdy and they black nerds, and they turn this little saying into something that's powerful. Where it's like now these streamers is doing the same thing. Like a lot of these dudes is really was just little gamers and all that type of shit, but now they shit is popping,
right.
and it's because of social media
Oh,
because
for
the
sure.
whole new crowd and audience is all tapped in or trapped in. I shouldn't even say tapped in, trapped in this goddamn timeline.
Right.
So now you see this stream coming on your timeline. You want to get in on it, and I mean,
They're making big money.
and they're becoming celebrities
Oh,
overnight.
oh yeah, they're the biggest celebrities.
They're coming we
So
biggest celebrities, I doubt that, but they're
no,
still becoming celebrities, you
oh
know what I'm
bro, no,
saying?
no.
I don't know
This
about the biggest. They they
okay. So
they
who?
they're not the biggest. I mean, they're
But
not some of them
they
motherfuckers ain't even really talented. They're just
no,
streaming.
but bro, but listen. I mean, Kim Kardashian. I mean, that's big. She's one of the biggest
What
celebrities.
the fuck Kim Kardashian is? I mean, come on.
No, but she's one of
What's
the
her
biggest.
talent, motherfucker?
That's my point. She's one of the biggest celebrities with
But,
no talent. So talent does not that back in the day, talent equals celebrity. Not these days. It's
well,
popularity.
I mean, you still have talent like an
Popularity.
athlete
So yeah, no,
or a
I'm not
good
saying.
actor, somebody that you're gonna
But
praise for for
but
their
what woman is
skill.
bigger than Kim Kardashian? That's what I'm saying. She has no talent. She is the biggest. She's like the
Oh,
modern day Marilyn Monroe.
in the social media. Well, yeah, I mean, she's grew up to that because of her brand now, but I mean, she never really started
No,
with no
she had
talent.
that. None of their family had fucking
No,
talent.
none of them
Shit.
did. No,
But
I'm not saying that.
they're business
I'm not saying
monsters
that.
though.
Well, no, yeah, that
Yeah, they're
they're
business monsters.
marketing
Geniuses,
gurus. I
yeah.
mean, come
Yeah,
on,
they are.
I give them that. I give them
So
that.
so let's go over like the difference between what is social media and what is streaming. So social media, they consider as user generated content,
Okay.
interactions like likes, comments, and shares.
Mhm.
It's community building, algorithms shaping visibility, and identity and influence. Okay. Now, streaming, what is streaming? Streaming is content delivery in real time or on demand. It's traditionally passive consumption. It's creator to audience model, and
Okay.
it's increasing interactivity.
Okay. Okay.
So those are kind of like the two, like you know what I mean? The
I,
definitions of each
so
one.
basically,
They're similar in ways, and then they do have
but it's
different.
weird because if that's the case, then soon as I hit live, I'm basically a streamer. Cause soon as I hit live, everything that applies to live applies to applies to
Yeah.
streaming,
So if
applies to
you
my
if you're
live feed.
live on, you can be live on
I
Instagram
can
or
be live and
Facebook or
interact with my fans on there. You're gonna get the real time effect because it's real time. You know, it's live. It's not a post. It's not something that I just maybe had in the piggy bank back there, and then I just released it and threw it up on the internet. But now this is a live feed. This is happening in real time. Bam! This ain't no bullshit. But so that's why I said it's all tied into social media. They're just trying to get us to believe that these streamers are doing something totally different. Because to me, at first, I used to think when you were saying streamers or people were saying streamers, it's like, okay, you got like maybe your own network and you're streaming content. That's what I interpreted it at first. That's just my interpretation. Y'all can, like and comment
yeah,
and
we're
tell me
judging, you know.
what the hell y'all thought streaming was at first, because we all didn't know what it was, but that's what I thought it was at first, that they were streaming content, which was their content and maybe other people's content on their live feed.
Right.
That's what I thought it was, but now I know it's different.
Right, right. And I mean, because I mean, they streaming has been around for some years now, but obviously this year and maybe last year, it's really getting big and big with people like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed and
Right, right.
all these other people. Um, but yeah, no, I mean they're huge celebrities. They are big.
I don't know about huge celebrities.
Oh, bro.
I mean, but
Oh no.
they're definitely a
Listen
name,
to me.
but
Listen to me.
huge celebrities,
Okay,
like,
so I'm gonna
are
put it
they
like
just having a hot run?
no. Okay. So
Huge celebrity? Like,
as of right now, like I Show Speed is probably the one of the most popular
he
people.
shows up and Snoop Dogg shows up, who the crowd run into?
If okay, so if the crowd depend, what's the age limit on
I
the
don't give a
crowd?
fuck what the age limit is. If he shows up and Snoop Dogg shows up, who are they running to first?
Well, if the young people gonna run the I Show Speed,
I ain't saying young
one
people.
hundred
Young people
percent.
know who Snoop Dogg is too.
Yeah, but 100% the young people will run the I Show Speed.
Well, we have to put that to the test.
100%.
We have that because I know a wide range of the group knows who the fuck Snoop Dogg is. There's
Yeah.
a lot of them that probably don't watch
Kids don't
streaming and
give a
know who the
shit.
fuck I Speedy is.
There's a bunch of who?
I said there's a bunch of older people that don't know who the fuck I Speedy
Yeah.
is. They
And
don't know
that's
who
what
he
I'm saying.
is. They know who
Older
Snoop
people,
Dogg is.
but
Their kids may know who I Speedy is, but they don't. But their kids know who
yeah,
Snoop Dogg is.
Snoop Dogg is definitely,
Well, you said huge
no,
celebrity.
oh, I'm
That's what you
saying
said.
huge.
You said
I'm saying
huge
huge.
celebrity.
Listen, did you
Well,
see
I'm
that
just
interview?
saying.
Did you see that podcast when was it Up and Down? I don't think it was Up.
What
When
part?
Kevin Durant was on there with I Show Speed and it was but they were on a different they were on somebody's podcast and Kevin Durant was kind of like doing them dirty a little bit. I Show Speed was like, "Man, I got all your shoes, man. I got the KD sevens, the eights, the nines."
So that tells you right
No,
there. What did you just say? He has all of Kevin Durant.
but
Kevin
hold
Durant
on.
don't got none of his shit.
But let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
finish. And then Kevin Durant was like, "Man, I'm not trying to hear that. I don't want to hear that." And then I Show Speed was like, "Oh, okay, man. No, no, this all good. I was." And then the podcast dude was like, "Hey, I Show Speed. How come you don't have a profile picture on your Instagram or whatever?" He was like, "Nah, I just never did it. I don't." He was like, "But man, you got 15 minutes." He's like, "Yeah." And then Kevin Durant was like, how many followers do you have?" He was like, "Oh, 50 million." He said, "Oh, you got more than me?" Bro, his whole demeanor and attitude fucking changed. Just changed. Like, oh, now he
Man,
was now he was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, you're." it just I was like,
That's
"What
his
the?"
world. That's not Kevin Durant's world.
But it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
No, no, that
It does matter.
social media
That's
that is
I Speedy's
it
world.
doesn't matter though. Kevin Durant, he's a big superstar. That transfer
Yes,
that
but when
goes
Kevin
into
Durant walks in a room, that's Kevin Durant.
that goes
Just like you
into
said, I So Speedy had his shoes.
but
He knows who the fuck
that
he
goes
is.
into what I'm saying is that goes into the whole social media shit though, right?
But
'Cause that's what
that's
we're
his
talking
lane.
about.
But what I'm saying is
That's Kevin
when
Durant.
you say
Kevin
huge,
Durant was on
you said
social media
huge
before ISO Speed
celebrity.
was.
You said huge celebrity.
They're
When
huge.
okay, huge celebrity would mean that Kevin Durant would have known who the fuck ISO Speedy was, would have known that he had millions of followers, would have known something, would have
No.
had a piece of his merchandise or something. You know
No.
what I'm saying? What do you mean? No.
No.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Okay, if Kevin Durant
Streamers,
goes in and walks in and meets
ISO Speed,
meets
I
Snoop Dogg,
guarantee.
he's not gonna say the same shit he just said
No,
to
but
ISO Speedy.
I guarantee you, if you ask anybody, if
Come on now.
ISO Speed and Kai Cenat are huge celebrities, right? I 100% guarantee
You said they're
they're gonna say,
celebrities. They're
no,
known because of their name, but
no.
huge
I
celebrity
said huge.
means if another celebrity sees
They're
you, they're gonna
listen,
have some type of liking
listen.
or something about you that they have.
They are A-listers.
The bullshit.
No.
They are not A-listers. They are not A-listers.
Listen.
They are not A-listers.
1,000,000%.
Get the fuck out of here. They are not.
Listen.
You're not. If they have the Grammys, you're not putting ISO Speedy and Kai Cenat walking in that bitch.
Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that.
No.
The last Grammys, and I'm gonna when we post this, I'm gonna post the video on the back. So what do you mean? So the last Grammys,
they're not huge.
Kai Cenat, they invited Kai Cenat. He was so he got to stream. No. He got to stream.
Gimmick.
He got to stream all through the Grammys.
He had to work.
Nobody else.
He had to work.
No, he wasn't working, bro. They wanted his influence. Bro.
What did he do?
Bro.
What did he do? What did he do?
He had
what
like
did
a
he
big
do?
head, bro.
What did he do?
He was out there
working.
No, not working.
You was about to say it. He
Yeah,
was working.
No.
He was working.
He was out there just being himself.
No, he was working.
No,
he just
bro.
Streaming.
Yeah,
he was
they
streaming.
paid him. They paid him.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
Like working this motherfucker? But you get paid to work.
At the Grammys. You just said he would. They was a debut.
That's what
Grammys.
Exactly. If I'm a huge star,
no,
you're not
they're
paying
working.
me
what
to
are you talking
work
about?
at the Grammys.
Huge stars working at the Grammys. No,
they
all
come
the
here
time.
to show up and receive their motherfucking award.
Not every huge star is receiving an award for the year.
They're there to relax and enjoy the event. They're not there to
huge
work.
Stars announce the people all the time.
That's
they're getting
one person.
They're getting work. No.
One person.
We're not talking about the host.
Yeah,
they bring other celebrities up to announce each team.
To bring out people. They're not getting paid.
They're working. They are getting paid for that.
No, they're in the crowd. They're just presenting someone.
No, but they're getting paid. They're working.
Man, you
listen to what I'm saying.
They're not.
Kai Cenat
come on,
and they are huge. Yes, they are considered.
So when Kevin Durant,
they're considered A-list celebrities.
They're
they are
A-list celebrities.
Yes, they are.
When you bring Kevin Durant and you bring Kai Cenat into a room, and you're telling me that they're on equal celebrity levels.
No, they're not because Kai Cenat.
Shit,
they're not on equal.
If you walk into an NBA circle of greats and Hall of Famers,
listen,
they ain't gonna know who the fuck Kai Cenat is.
Listen, get one. Yeah, they are.
I bet you.
They are.
I bet you.
And let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Kai Cenat is more popular than Kevin Durant.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Than
more
Kevin Durant.
Than Michael Jordan.
Than Kevin Durant.
He's more popular than Kevin Durant.
100%.
Bullshit.
100%.
Just like you said, ISO Speedy
100%
knew everything about Kevin Durant, had his shoes, all of that.
Yeah.
And Kevin Durant didn't know nothing about him.
He was a basketball fan. That's that. That's just that.
But I'm saying Kevin Durant didn't know anything about him.
He knew who he was, but he didn't know anything about him. He didn't understand how big he was. That was the thing.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That he didn't know about him.
But then when he said, "Oh,
somebody brought it up to him.
You have way more followers than me,"
but he didn't know about him initially.
But still, how does that make you? How do you look at Kevin Durant after that when he was treating this dude like shit, when he didn't think he was shit,
He didn't know
but it
who he
doesn't matter.
was.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't know who
It
he
doesn't matter.
was.
It don't matter who you. I treat
I'm not saying
everybody
that he
the
should have
same,
treated him like shit.
and he
I'm
did.
not saying
And
that.
then
But
when he found out that he had fucking double the fucking followers on Instagram that he has, his whole shit changed. Like, oh, you do, oh man, and now
because
he's
he has
interested.
exactly.
That's
But
weird. That's weirdo shit to
but
me.
my point was if Mariah Carey walked in there, Kevin Durant already would have assumed that she has a big following because he's probably listened to her music. He's probably like Mariah Carey at
Yeah,
some point in his fucking life. So therefore, he
but
knows this is a
you
mega
also got to
star.
look at it like this.
This is a mega star walking in the room.
Is there more? Do you think there's more? Right? Because this right now we're basically debating older versus younger. Right?
No,
Is there
you're
more
saying
older
that
people
I'm just debating
left
that.
on this earth, or is there more younger people on this earth right now?
No, we're just debating streamer celebrity, and
They
you're saying that streamer celebrity can trump or is equal to a huge
they're
celebrity.
way bypassing basketball players. Let me tell you that.
Get the fuck out of
Way
here.
bypassing basketball
So you
players.
think all these basketball players and all these
Not
streamers are on the same no.
not like
You're
let's say
comparing the hottest one,
yeah, I'm not comparing all streamers. I'm
the
literally
hottest one.
yeah, the hottest ones. Kai Cenat
Thank you.
and I Show Speed.
You're comparing
Just
because
those two.
the low level is
Oh yeah,
basketball
O level
player
is
can
hotter.
still get celebrity treatment like a fucking Kai Cenat.
Fuck no.
So you telling me a LaMelo Ball can't?
LaMelo Ball's not low level.
Nigga, he has no accomplishments as much as
All right.
Kevin
Well, you
Durant.
know way more
Nigga,
basketball
he's
than
not
I do.
going to the Hall of Fame if
No.
his career stopped
So
right
yeah,
now.
LaMelo Ball could get nothing like how Kai Cenat can. Nothing. He can go. Kai Cenat can go places right now. They're opening the doors anywhere and everywhere for him right now.
And you don't think they
LaMelo Ball,
and
fuck
and
no.
and you think
Unless Lala's there with him, and that they broke. They not together.
and you think if Kevin Durant walks through a door
Oh no,
that
Kevin Durant got action a lot,
people that don't even know nothing about
but you
streaming, nothing about
and just
streaming.
like that, there's people that don't know nothing about basketball. Not everybody watches fucking basketball,
I'm not saying that, but I'm just still
and that's the only way you're gonna know Kevin Durant. You don't know him for shit else.
no, that's enough. Basketball is
Yeah,
worldwide.
bro, streaming
So
is
therefore,
fucking worldwide.
so
I Show Speed, you know where he's streaming at right now?
I'm not saying he
In
can't touch
Africa.
people in stream, but to say that he's on the same level when they still worship, when I say worship, but they still are fans of real huge celebrities.
Yeah, and I'm
So
not saying they are because they're young kids.
you have older streamers probably that motherfuckers
Fuck no. The
stream
streaming is real. I mean, you do have but they're not popular. The young, because like I said, kids don't want to see old motherfucker. You
Well,
got kids.
so a young star. You know, like let's see who's a young star right now with that it doesn't really stream though. Like you would give somebody out there like I mean I don't know right now. I don't know who's the young hot one I would choose for that because a lot of them are on still social media and the internet. So
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
mean, a
That's the
lot
young. It's a
that's their
different
game.
world.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
their
different
game. So
world.
that's their game. So it's hard for the younger generation to say that. That's still their game. But I'm just saying, like, it's all falls in the social media box.
Yeah,
And I still feel like that's just like to say right now, I mean, not to toot our own horns, but to say if we blew up off of social media, and do I consider myself a mega star to some of the motherfuckers I still feel like I'm fans of? You know, because what you just explained to me is like I Show Speedy kind of took a little way about that when it was like, oh well, damn, now you on my dick because I got all these followers. But when I was being genuine and just saying I like your shit, you kind of treated me like shit.
right.
So that typically that's gonna make you feel. I mean, you kind of feeling right there. So regardless of how big he thinks of Kevin Durant now, he has an actual interaction with him where it makes him feel a type of way.
Right. And I believe all stars have that that humbleness, a lot of
That's
stars
what that
or
that
experience that,
that's that famous
especially
line.
especially when they're young.
Don't
You know
meet
what
your
I mean?
favorite celebrity, you
Yeah,
might
cause
not like them.
yeah, you may not like them.
That was
That's
always
real.
that line. That was the
That
one
and
of
it's
them
true.
crazy lines, and so, you don't understand it until it happens, and it's like, well, damn, like man, you like that's right. I mean, I've met my few.
So we could ask this question, like, do you think streaming platforms influence behavior the same way social media does?
I think it's all the same.
I do.
So it's boxed in to me. So because streaming influences, but see,
It's
streaming's a
different.
little it's a little reckless because it's a live feed.
Exactly. It's
So
different.
so you can't play to the camera only.
Social media posts and clips, bro, they're more staged. They're more
Yeah, yeah,
thought
yeah,
of
yeah,
and
yeah,
set
yeah.
up and
They're
prepped
more,
and
yeah, yeah.
you
You're
know what
more
I'm saying?
prepared.
More
You're
prepared
more
and
prepared. Where it's like
there's
if
shoots and
yeah,
you
because
know
if
what
we're
I'm
going
saying?
live, basically, you gonna see what I'm doing right now. Live, I can't really set nothing up for you or nothing like that. It's just basically we going live and what happens, happens. Now,
Right,
what type of environment I'm providing is what you may want to watch or you don't want to watch.
right.
But, and that's just like I've been saying, a lot of these motherfuckers want to stream and do all this shit. And it's like they only trying to show the fun and the good shit, but let's stream and show some different type of stuff. Like
Well,
what
they are. So let's say this. What would be more interesting to you if say there's a big ass protest, right?
mhm.
And somebody goes and they film it and they come home and make a 1 minute video about the protest. Or somebody's out there and they're live streaming and shit, and you can see this what's happening live at the protest. What do you think would be more interesting to you?
Live footage would be more interesting.
That live
The
footage,
live
right?
footage is gonna be always be more interesting because you don't know what's gonna happen. So
Right.
that's why the live footage is always more interesting because at any moment you think something could happen. So that's why you're tuning in. It's live. I'm on the scene, bam. But you gotta figure out the equal medium because sometimes if it's really nothing happening and you're on live too long, it becomes boring.
Right.
So at some point, catching the best
And that's why Kai
catching the
that's
best
why
times and the best clips and bam, and putting that together in a cool way, that can be more entertaining too.
and it gets you to ask the question too, why do the biggest celebrities want to be on Kai's fucking stream? And we're talking about the biggest celebrities.
It's a hot trend. What do you
The
mean?
Kevin Hart's, Mariah
It's a hot
Carey's.
trend. It's a hot
Yeah,
trend.
but if you're already the biggest and you're the hot like
They're not like, "Go work with Kevin, go work with Mariah." You know why you working with Mariah, you working with Kevin. Kevin's funny than a motherfucker. Mariah can sing like a motherfucker, and she's beautiful. You know why am I working with Kai Cenat? 'Cause streaming is hot, and they saying he's the hottest streamer. That's the only reason. You don't know him. You don't know nothing about him. You don't even know his talent. Do you?
no,
Why would you get on Kai Cenat's stream?
just for the publicity.
Bill
That's
Rogers got one. You know this dude named Bill down the street? His name is Rogers. He got a stream.
mm-mm,
Mariah, you wanna get on his?
mm-mm,
Why not?
because ain't
He's a
nobody.
streamer.
He ain't Kai.
Oh, he doesn't have the hot name and everybody ain't talking about him.
That's it.
That's just like the hot food spot or something. Like, oh, they just opened up this new chicken spot over here. It's real hot. Everybody going to him. Oh, it's a line around the corner. Oh, I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah.
But are they really talented? Are they really? They're just a hot name. That's what I'm saying. It's just social media got you hot, and he's the hot name, but he's not a huge star like a Kevin Durant, a Snoop Dogg, a Mariah Carey. Like,
Right, because you're saying he doesn't have well, they
and
can
guess what? And this is something else that'll fuck you up. They could do a stream and catch just as many people as you because they have a name and a following. Now I give it to
I
them.
don't think so.
Why? So you telling me if Snoop Dogg started a stream, he's not gonna have a following
I don't
as
think
big as
so.
Kai Cenat?
No, and let me tell you why. Hold on. Plug this.
Hell no.
Imma tell you why.
Hell no. Streaming. If he,
And this is why. This is why.
how you feel that?
Because do you have a Twitch account? Do you watch stream?
I'm not talking about me.
No,
No,
no, I
no,
don't either.
no, I
So we
don't.
already said these are
I'm not talking
kids
about
that
me.
kids don't give a fuck about Snoop Dogg, bro. Snoop is old. Snoop is a old man. He is a grandfather.
That's not what I'm
But
saying.
what I'm saying is those are the only people who watch streams are fucking kids. S-
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not
I
true.
guarantee.
Uh, y-
It's 20 and under. That you do not have like
They
yeah,
don't.
you have
So
sprinkles
so
of
you're telling me that
25.
uh,
There's no 30 and 35-year-olds watching fucking streams. No, they're
so
not.
you're telling me from that 18 to 29 age group, they're not watching those streams?
Not 18 to 20. 18 to 25, I would say it would be probably 20%.
Why don't you think that when
20%.
the age group that are on those streams are about 18 to 25?
It's kids watching them. It's all
Bullshit.
no, it's
Well,
kids.
you are 18 to 25
Listen,
and you know these people,
listen.
this age
When you
group,
see the
you're watching
streamers,
your age group.
when Kai Sanat
We still
listen,
watch our age group.
listen. When Kai Sanat and when I Show Speed, when they're in public, their age group is not running up to them. Their age group is not
I didn't
chasing them
say
down.
running up to 'em, I
No,
said
no,
watching
but
them
it would
though.
be the same. They would. But what I'm saying is those people they would because they're that age. They're still young. They would be running up to them.
No, they're
It's
not, man.
kids.
No, they're not.
Kids are watching the
We
streams.
wasn't running up to our favorite rappers like that. We felt like groupies.
Yeah, no,
We
but
wasn't doing that.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. The
We wasn't finna
kids.
do that.
I'm telling you, kids is the watching the
You're
streams. It's
saying
not.
kids.
It's
I'm
not
saying their
adults.
age group.
Their age is not. I'm
I'm
telling
saying
you.
in Kai Cenat and I Speedy's
Yeah,
age group, if you were that
25.
age, think about back when you were 20 and 25.
I'm not gonna watch that
And
shit.
I'm not saying you definitely was gonna watch it, but I'm saying that's just like, okay, that's like at 20 and 25. Well, I even give you an example, nigga. T.I., nigga. We in that age group, Las Vegas, nigga. Bam. Okay, yeah. Motherfucker, I like to see rap. But we ain't groupie motherfuckers. If we see these motherfuckers in person, we ain't rushing up to run up and boom, boom, give them all of that.
Yeah,
But a little kid
we were
may run
different
up
though.
to do them
We
and do
were
that.
different. There was a lot of
No,
people
come
our
on, man.
age.
There's a lot of
There's
motherfuckers
a lot
that's
of people our age that would absolutely 100. Bro, listen. When I worked on sets all the fucking time and be around these motherfuckers all the time, I'd be the only one,
there's a lot of
not one to take a
20-year.
pic. I'm talking about old motherfuckers.
I'm
I'll be like, they be
that
like, man, you don't want to go take a
I'm
pic?
saying
No,
a
I
lot
don't
of
want to go take a picture.
20-year-old is not running up to them and just gonna give them groupie energy.
Yeah, I'm
They're
telling you,
not gonna do that.
a lot of them would though. I
No, they're
guarantee.
not. There are a lot of
Because
20 and
yeah, you
their
know
age
why?
group is not. Now the
Because a
younger one.
lot of them wanna get put on. A lot of them wanna be like,
No,
"Oh,
that
oh,
come with
get me
the
on,
put
get me
on
on,
energy.
get me on, please."
That's different.
No,
That's a
but that's what
different
I'm saying.
energy.
But they running. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it is run up on them.
No, that's just a whole different
What are
way
you
to do
saying?
that. There's a
How?
whole different way to
You
get
don't.
at a
You're
nigga
not gonna
because you're
see him.
trying
You
to
can't
get put
talk
on.
to him no other
Hey
way.
man, I do my little thing too. Woo woo woo. Better
But
go check
you
out my
don't get that
shit. Woo woo
chance,
woo. That's way more than me coming up to you with the groupie energy like a little kid. You know what
right?
that is.
But what I'm saying is,
That okay.
I'm telling you,
You do drone work. So that's like a little kid. Oh, I like your drone. Oh, I like how it flies and all that. Versus somebody coming up to you like, hey man, I like your drone. Hey, I rap, I do this. You think you could give me a video? Woo, woo, woo. What you gonna think the difference is? Oh, this nigga want me to do some work for him.
right,
Versus this little kid, he really like my toys in the way I get down and fly my drone.
right.
Total two different energies.
I hear what you're saying, but
Two different
from
energies.
what we were talking about was the kids are the ones watching the streams. You can look it up. You can check it out.
That they
People,
are.
I guarantee you, motherfuckers is not because you have
Man.
kids. Listen, you have to actually watch the streams be lasting for hours and shit. They be
But
on it for
that's
hours.
okay.
They gotta go work. They got
So when
bills to
Ice
pay. They got
Spice and Lotto is on their streams, you think it's just little kids watching that?
no.
Oh,
Put
oh,
some, put
oh,
some beautiful women in the situation. That's a little different. You're gonna always get some.
oh. So now that it's some beautiful
You're gonna always get some
women
men
in
to
the
scope that out.
situation, now you think, oh, so now these 20-year-old peers, which Lotto and Ice Spice are in their 20s, so You don't think other 20-year-old girls are watching that too?
No, definitely. But what I'm saying is I'm talking about mass numbers. No, not
I
no.
said his age group is watching.
Yeah,
The
but
younger
not
ones are
mass
gonna give him
numbers.
groupie energy,
Okay.
but his age group will
His
not.
age group is gonna be, if they're watching, 20%. 80% are kids watching it. 100, I
Well, we gotta do the
mark my
numbers on
word.
that because
Let's
I think that's
we're
cap.
gonna
We gotta
we're
do the
gonna come
numbers on
back
that.
and we're gonna do
We
our
gotta do the
numbers.
numbers on that.
So
We
listen,
gotta do it because
if
he
you
has acquired
guys
for us.
tuned into this
Yeah, y'all
episode,
tune in. We got more to
if
talk
y'all
about this
tuned
shit
in, we
because
want y'all to comment
I
on this.
think
What do
that's
you
cap.
think?
I think it's
Is
cap.
streaming, do you consider streaming social media? And do you think who mostly consumes streaming? Or is it a younger generation? Is it the 20-year-olds? It's the old people? You guys tap in, let us know. You see, we was having a heated debate
I
right
still
here.
feel like he's capping over there. So y'all
I
let us
feel
know.
like it's the young ones, but y'all let us know.
It's
This is
everybody.
Trapped in the
Trapped in the
Timeline,
timeline.
episode 7. Tap in on some more. We'll get back at y'all. I'm Half.
And I'm Dre.